Hi everyone, Michelle Paris here, naturopathic doctor.
And Samantha Paris, holistic nutritionist of Nearest Nutrition, just in case you forgot who we were.
Today's topic is sleep. And sleep is a really important aspect of healthy living and healthy detoxification. So what I want to address are a few things. What time to sleep. So it's really important to go to sleep around 9 or 10. But any time you go to bed before midnight, you actually get double the benefit. So it's really important that we go to bed before midnight. There's something that we call sleep hygiene that's also something you want to be aware and conscious of. Sleep hygiene are all the little practices and things that we can be doing or strategies to help us get into a nice deep quality sleep. And since sleep deprivation is so prevalent these days, it's really important that we respect sleep hygiene and that we do our best to enable our body to get into a nice deep stage of sleep. So a few things that we can be doing. One is to sleep in a dark room. Being in a completely dark room helps to allow for elevated or healthy melatonin levels, and melatonin is our sleep hormone, so it's really important that we are doing everything we can to promote optimal levels of melatonin. Other things that we can be doing are not eating 3 hours before bedtime. That's really important. We do need to fast on a daily basis, and so that time during sleep is almost like a mini fast that we have every single night. And if we eat too close to bedtime, oftentimes our body focuses on digestion and not focusing on a deep sleep. So that's really important. If you do have diabetes or issues with low blood sugar, you can modify this. You may need some protein to get you through a night, but other than that, in general, most people shouldn't be eating 3 hours before bed.
Yeah, or pregnancy might be another.
Yes, I sleep all the time.
And just on Michelle's previous note, if you have any light coming into your room at all, even sometimes a bright alarm clock might disrupt your melatonin. So a really simple and cheap solution is just get an eye mask, or you can even get blackout curtains.
Really good, actually. Yeah, even it's highly recommended that you keep all cell phones and things,
technology things
outside of the bedroom. So if you use your cell phone as an alarm clock, try and place it just outside of the room. It's really important that we sleep in a very, very calming environment and free from all of those potential physiological stressors.
Yeah. And a nice thing I like to do before bed, and this is great to do on a daily basis, it's great to do during detoxification or anytime, is deep breathing. And deep breathing can help alkalize your body, just as we talked about earlier, because an alkaline body and alkaline water, all these things are really fantastic for promoting a really healthy gut environment and, lessening the likelihood of disease in our body. So deep breathing is fantastic. A great breathing exercise is you can breathe in for a count of 4, breathe in through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. You can do that 4 times in a row, and ideally twice a day, but especially even just before bed. It feels great. It'll put you right to sleep. And it takes like a minute to do, a minute and a half. So there's no excuses. And yeah,
I would like to add one more thing. It's important for good, healthy sleep hygiene also to be conscious of what activities you're doing leading up to sleeping. So even though most of us watch television and we find that relaxing, that visual stimulus and color is not relaxing for our brain. So it's really important that half an hour to an hour, ideally, before bed, that you're turning these things off, either opting to read or hang out with your family and just talk, have a bath, have a comforting tea. A lot of these things help remind our body that we're leading up to sleep, and that helps to encourage healthy melatonin secretion. So we want to be really conscious of that as well.
Anyone with babies like us will say, it's so noticeable in the babies. Babies are so sensitive to their environment and everything. So You know, things that we're doing for our babies, like getting them in a proper sleep routine and in a dark room and, you know, quiet time before bed. These are things that we should continue to do as adults as well.
Yeah, we're really not that much different. So
Yeah.
it's important to do.
They are just mini humans. All right.
Anyways, healthy sleeping. We hope everything is going well. And try and remember these tips before you go to bed tonight.
Okay. Have a great day and a good night.